Picking up the other point Victoria made, which was about business and being more business aware, and that as a self-employed barrister you need to have the skills to recognise that you are a business and you have to operate that business. You have to know how to sell the product, which is you and your skills. And I'm not sure many people coming in really understand the extent to which there is that side of being successful.
Not to mention more boring things like doing your VAT return and your tax returns. All that you have to do. People don't really realise that, do they? But in that sense, you are a little business.
But yeah, it's something that you definitely, it's not one of the skills you're ever taught at law school or bar school, of that, the sort of marketing side, the business development side. We're very fortunate that in Chambers we do have a marketing team that you can sit down with and chat all of these things through, but not all Chambers have those resources to have those members of staff available. So it's about being self-aware that you are marketing yourself as a business whenever you're out in your capacity, and even not as well. And this goes back to many things. Social media usage, that can be a great way to market yourself, but also to lose business. So yeah, so it's something that you have to be very careful with. And then there are many events out there nowadays. There are many in-events, and as a student you can start building these skills by going along to these events. So things at the inn host, you could meet many different practitioners, judges, etc., and start just developing these skills of how to chat in conversation. And one of the biggest skills I would say for people is that when you get into practice, or when you're going to one of these events, that most people there do not want to talk about the law. And we don't want, even if you introduce yourself and we say, oh, we practice primarily in property, we therefore do not want to go into the ins and outs of the Land Registration Act and have an in-depth academic chat. Chat to us about life, about the weather, about what's on telly, anything else, please. We've spent 12 hours at work doing this, but it's those soft skills that are really important, as well as the sort of the key academic knowledge and all of the other skills.
Well, I think one of the key things about networking, I went and actually did a 2-day network training session, and the key message I came out with was everybody hates it.
Everybody hates marketing.
Networking.
Oh, networking, yeah.
And all those marketing events, and actually remembering that everyone else in the room struggles with it and feels uncomfortable with it. And if you can see someone who looks uncomfortable and go and help them feel comfortable because you've gone up and talked to them, then actually it starts to become a lot easier. But it is a necessary part these days.
Absolutely. There's a lot of doing things for free as a barrister, isn't there, in order to develop relationships, do lots of seminars, do lots of training, all that stuff. But it's part of the role. You've got to get out there, haven't you, and market yourself and network.
Well, you can make it fun as well. You can enjoy it. There's many events we have, for example, pizza and ping pong nights. We go out and we had a few weeks ago, went to sort of an escape the room game in London, and just try and make it a bit more enjoyable than sort of just standing around chatting in a different venue. So you can sort of be unique within. That's all part of the sort of the market and the business side of it, of trying to be unique and how you approach things, and people will remember you for those things, and it definitely comes back and helps in the future.
Maybe not too unique.
Yeah.
You don't remember your very unique networking
Don't
event.
take anyone sort of skydiving or abseiling.
Oh, I don't know.